Okay, this is the knitting video. The story behind the knitting verse is that a boy named Jack saw this mystery house where an elderly woman lived, and he desperately wanted to go in that house. He wanted to see what was in that house. It seemed like such a mysterious house. So one day when the elderly woman was out, he went in through the front door and walked all around the house and saw all the wonders in the house. All the way around the back he went. And then, he heard a car in the driveway. So he jumped out the window and off he ran. And that's the story. Now watch me do it with the verse. Jack went in through the front door, around the back, out through the window, and off jumped Jack. Again. Now you want to push your knots up closer to the end of the needle so they're easy to get to. You want your hands at the top of the needles so they can hold the knots on so they won't fall off on you, okay? Because you kind of hold them with that, with the two fingers. See how my fingers are holding the knots so they don't fall off? So in through the back, in through the front door, around the back, out through the window, and off jumped Jack. Again, in through the front door, around the back, out through the window, and off jumped Jack. In through the front door, around the back, out through the window, and off jumped Jack. Now, one thing I noticed too that the girls are having a hard time was they were losing their knots. So I would suggest when you do in through the front door, around the back, when you get to the window part, push your needle way up when you go to jump off, and that will help keep the knots on and they won't fall off on you. Okay? So one more time. In through the front door, around the back, out through the window, off jumped Jack. In through the front door, around the back, out through the window, and off jumps Jack. In through the front door, around the back, out through the window, and off jumps Jack. In through the front door. Can you go behind me like so that's from the angle that they would be knitting from? In through the front door, around the back, out through the window. Now you've knitted that whole side, so you take it and you put it on this side, and you just start again. In through the front door, around the back, out through the window, and off jumps Jack. Now if this gets too loose on the side, you can pull this a little bit. It'll tighten it up for you. Okay, so in through the window, in through the front door, around the back, out through the window, off jumps Jack. And you're holding your knots with these so you don't lose them. And you squish them up as they get, if they're too far down, you squish them up so it's easy. Your hands at the top of the needles, knots at the top of the needles. In through the front door, around the back, out through the window, and off jumps Jack. And you just keep doing that. And that's what you're working on this week is the knitting. The end.